If you want to make successful investments in Dubai real estate, you have to look at your property like a business. Successful businesses master the concept of the unique selling proposition. They are able to beat the competition because they understand what differentiates them, what makes them different and better, and to whom. If you are picking out an area to invest in Dubai, your key consideration before you even look at a specific project is what makes this area different and how is investing in this area going to help me beat the market. Welcome back to the Investment Deal Dubai, the home of property investments in Dubai and beyond. I'm your host, Salvador Silva, and today, to help you understand if your property investment will soar like an eagle or sink like a rock, I'm going to talk about some factors you should look into, consider and determine whether this area is a better area to invest than your average Dubai neighborhood. I'm going to give you some examples of criteria you should consider to understand if your property will have a competitive advantage. Now, there are a few categories I've picked out. I'm going to describe these in further detail, and I'm going to give you one example, not the only place, but one good example of what exemplifies that differentiating factor. They are jobs hotspot, fun paradise, schools and hospitals, next to a hot area but better value, and lastly, the fifth, scenic beauty. Now, let's go into jobs hotspot. Are you buying property in a place where it is easy to get to work? Now, not everybody works in the same place, obviously, but we know that there are mixed-use developments in Dubai that have a mix of residential and office. With traffic being one of the biggest challenges of day-to-day life in Dubai, people increasingly want to be near their workplace. If you are buying residential property near a place that has a lot of offices, a lot of workplaces, you are already one step ahead of the competition. What is an example of a jobs hotspot that also has a lot of residential property? Dubai Hills Estate. Dubai Hills Estate has not only the famous Dubai Hills Mall, it has a massive office park, in addition to a wide residential offering with a lot of amenities, including a world-class golf course. If you are a middle-income earner or a young family, it is a great place to be because not only can you do your shopping within 5 minutes and your leisure, you can also get to work and avoid the long daily commutes. The second one is a polar opposite of a jobs hotspot. I call it fun paradise. If you are a high income earner, for example, a successful entrepreneur, someone who's retired early, you don't necessarily need to be close to a jobs hotspot. You'd rather be close to leisure and entertainment. Now, much the same way, if you are close to places where you can have fun within walking distance, and you are a high income earner, especially, or someone with a lot of money, jobs become less important and leisure becomes more important. What are some communities where you can easily access world-class entertainment, amazing nightlife, without having to go too far? Two come to mind. If you want something more urban, downtown is a great example. It is the iconic destination in Dubai. A second example, which I align with a little bit more personally, it would be JBR. Now, JBR has traffic, but if you are someone who's purely seeking great entertainment, the whole point is you don't really need to get the car out. You can walk. Palm Jumeirah would again also be a good example of a fun paradise if you are seeking the champagne lifestyle. Now, the third one ties in a little bit with jobs hotspot. It is schools and hospitals. If you are a family, the thing you consider next to your commute to work is where the good schools are. Now, all the schools in Dubai are ranked by the KHDA ratings, which you can access online with a map view, and you can also filter by the rating from poor to outstanding, as well as the curriculum offered. If you are investing in the kind of property that would cater to a family, it is a great idea to go on this map, look at where the best schools are, and invest in accordance to them. And you are going to be surprised to find that where the best schools are is not always where the most expensive properties are. And this could be a great opportunity if you're hunting for value and appreciation prospects. Hospitals, hopefully, are not something you need to worry about every day if you're a family, unlike schools, but they are still important. Hospitals in themselves employ a lot of people. And if you are going for an older segment of the population, which also tends to be the segment with the most disposable money, then proximity to hospitals could also be a good differentiator. Now, one of my favorites is next to a hot area, but better value. We have those aspirational areas in Dubai where everyone would like to live. They could be Emirates Hills, they could be Palm Jumeirah, they could be the Dubai downtown. Now, if you want to live in one of these areas, but you cannot afford them, or if you have to live in one of these areas because you work near them, but you can't afford them, the IFC, lot of jobs, incredible homes, very limited residential supply, and quite expensive. You are going to look within the radius, where is the area that maximizes my value, where I can still benefit from the lifestyle that this higher end area would offer. Now, one example, let's say your aspirational area is Dubai downtown. If I want that high-rise lifestyle and I want the benefit of living in a new community with more green space than downtown, but chiefly here in this example, pay less in rent, or if I'm buying, pay less per square foot, I'm going to look at Shoba Heartland. Shoba Heartland, most of the buildings, as the name would suggest, are Shoba. Great quality offering. Now with a lot of off-plan launches over at Heartland 2. Whether you be an investor, there is something within this community from ready to off-plan that would have something for you, where you could save, probably comparing new developments downtown to new developments here, you could probably save about 25%. And the last one, and what I'm very familiar with, having focused on waterfront properties for a long time now, is scenic beauty. Now, we know the famous motto in real estate, location, location, location. And in Dubai, you'll find that no matter where you are, you're probably going to get very similar amenities. You're going to get a gym and a pool, whether you are out in the desert or whether you are out by the coast. So for me, one of the key differentiators is how beautiful are my surroundings. The one key example is any waterfront location in Dubai. Not only do these have the natural beauty that people crave, living in, let's face it, a desert, they're also naturally capped in supply because there's only so much you can build out on the water. So if you optimize your investment for scenic beauty, emphasizing waterfront locations in this case, you are going to have natural, very resilient differentiation, because at the end of the day, you can build offices anywhere, you can build schools anywhere, but you cannot build the sea anywhere. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions about differentiating your investment in Dubai, fill out the form below in the description to get in touch with us. Once again, my name is Salvador. Thank you for watching The Investment Deal, and we'll see you next time.